Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Pretoria and I am a student at the University of Pretoria studying medicine. So in this video, I'll be talking about my journey into med school. So basically the how, the what, the when, the why, the who, and everything in between. So my journey into medicine started when I was in high school. I would say in high school, I already knew that I want to pursue medicine as a career. And my reason would be the cliche reason that I was passionate about helping people. I still am. However, there were other factors that contributed to my decision of wanting to pursue medicine. So I chose subjects that would make that possible for me. So in grade 10, I chose pure mathematics, life sciences, physical sciences, and accounting. Now, I chose accounting because I was advised that should I change my mind about wanting to pursue medicine in the future, then accounting would give me a broader career selection to choose from. So I chose accounting and I did accounting in grade 10. Accounting was hell. Accounting was hard. I could channel myself to work harder in other subjects that were hard for me, for example, maths. But I just couldn't channel myself to work hard to accomplish my goals in accounting because number one, it wasn't my first choice. I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. So I was not putting in my very best. I was just passing, just to pass by. So when I passed the by in grade 11, I dropped accounting. And I chose business studies, right? Business studies was going good. Maths was going good, physics was going good, until they changed our maths teacher, I think in term 3, if I'm not mistaken. They changed our maths teacher and I just couldn't adapt to the new teaching method. I knew my maths teacher from grade 10 and I understood him, and then when they changed him and he left, I couldn't adapt, right? So I did badly in my grade 11 final results in maths, badly being a level 4. Remember, in medicine, the minimum requirements are a level 5 in English, a level 6 in maths, and a level 5 in physical sciences, and an AP score of 35. So me getting a level 4 in maths was just ruining my chances altogether. I remember when I was fetching my report, I was crying. I was devastated. I just couldn't understand. I was okay if I got a level 4, no. But you know what? One thing about me, I trust in myself. I have so much faith in myself. The only competition I have is myself. That's what I keep telling myself. I didn't care whether there are people that are applying that are getting 90s and 100s. I was like, you know what, this level 4 won't put me down. I'm going to apply with this level 4. Maybe they will squeeze me in. That was my mentality. So matric 2020 was going fairly good. I remember I got a maths tutor, and I remember our school brought us to the University of Pretoria for a career expo. At the expo, they were informing us about all the different fields that they offer, all the faculties. And I remember I was asking more questions on medicine about how to get in. If you don't get into medicine, are there other options that you can take and whatever? And yes, so matric 2020 was going fairly good, marks wise, school wise, until COVID happened and everything locked down and all of that. And it was like, you're in matric, you cannot even drop the ball because they're not saying we're postponing your matric year. You can't drop the ball, you're still in matric, so you still have to work hard, but you're at your home. The teacher is teaching you a voice note. My physics teacher was teaching me Newton's law a voice note. I didn't understand Newton's law when I was in class. Imagine on a voice note, guys. Matric 2020. The application process also changed because I remember universities no longer regarded the NBT, and I had already applied for the NBT and I already paid everything, so I just wrote it in J. Hey, yeah, because NBTs are hard. NBT's national benchmark. Most say the English part is more easier, or you can get through the English part than the maths. Mina, all of them showed me flames. I remember I got probably a 30 something in the maths section. Yeah, NBTs, never. So it was a blessing in disguise, because when universities didn't want the NBT, because ciao. So I didn't apply for myself. I was assisted in applying. I applied at 3 varsities. 3 universities. Tell me, you see this thing of trusting myself too much, because why are you applying at 3 varsities? So I applied at 3 varsities. I applied at the University of Pretoria, obviously, Sefako University, SMU, and the University of the Witwatersrand, WITS. At WITS, I applied for medicine, pharmacy, and the Bachelor of Health Sciences. And at Sefako I applied for medicine and radiology, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know what radiology is. And then at the University of Pretoria, the University of Pretoria portal, what happens is that when you apply and you don't meet the minimum requirements, I think you put in your marks and then you choose the career that you want. So when I did that and I chose medicine, they're like, my sister, level 4, level 6, level 4, level 6. Oscar prepare. You see, so the application just didn't go through. So I was like, so because I had the prospectuses and whatever, I did more research on that. So on the prospectus, it is advised that if you choose medicine as a first choice, then you should choose the BSc Biological Sciences program as your second choice. Now, because I couldn't choose medicine as my first choice, I chose the BSc Biological Sciences program as my first choice. And I chose the BSc Extended Programme in Biological and Agricultural Sciences as my second choice. Now, the BSc Extended Programme, the minimum requirements are a level 4 in English, Maths, and Physics, and an AP score of 26. So that's what I chose. So as the year progressed in matric in 2020, I got rejected at WITS. I got rejected for medicine and pharmacy, and I got waitlisted for the Bachelor of Health Sciences. And then at the University of Pretoria, they rejected me for the BSc Biological Sciences program, and I was conditionally accepted for the BSc Extended Program. At SMU, nothing was said. They didn't say anything. So when I was conditionally accepted for the extended program, that's when I did thorough research on it and what it entails and what happens, what exactly is it, because I didn't do research on it. As I thought I'm going to be accepted for the biological sciences program. So basically the BSc Extended Program, according to the university, I'm going to phrase it as they phrased it. It is designed for students who show potential to succeed but are academically not well prepared. So the programs have lower entrance requirements and include an additional year of study that will enhance the students' basic knowledge. So when they teach you in the BSc Extended Program, they teach you at a slower pace. And then it is an 18-month program. You do it for a year, and then if you qualify, you will then be transferred to the first year of medicine, right? You transfer to the first year of medicine, and if you don't qualify, then you would have to continue with the extended program, and I think you get transferred to the biological sciences, the main program. So I did more research on that, and I think that is when I discovered YouTubers. I used to watch Sihle Medic's channel. Shout out to that channel, because it gave me so much hope that I can transfer even if I don't get in straight through matric. So matric went by very quickly, and then in January we got our results, and I get apparently varsities get your results first. So to my surprise, the day before I got my results, vets had waitlisted me for medicine, for pharmacy, and for the Bachelor of Health Sciences. So I just thought, you're considering me. And the University of Pretoria, they only responded to me the following day when I got my results. SMU silence. SMU was silent throughout, and I still have beef with SMU for that. So University of Pretoria now, they accepted me, and they said that we're giving you until Friday. I think we got our results on a Monday. We're giving you until Friday to make a decision if you are coming to us or not, and then you have to pay registration by then and everything. And then Vets had waitlisted me, so I had a predicament. I didn't know whether I should wait for Vets to accept me or take me off the wait list, or I should just accept UP's offer, right? And in all of that, my parents were supportive. They just told me that whatever you decide, we are behind you. So in that, I just thought that, hey, what if Vets does, even if I'm on the wait list, what if they reject me and then I took my time to accept UP's offer and then the offer is no longer on the table? So I just decided to choose the extended program, right? I decided to choose the extended program. I just said I'll work harder, and one way or another, I have to get into medicine. So the extended program started in 2021, and it was COVID. So COVID was still going on, so it was fully online. And what happens in the extended program is that it is matric 2.0. So you get your maths, physics, life sciences, biology, and chemistry, and then you also get first year modules that they introduce in first year. So it's matric revision but university level, but apparently it's a slower pace than university level, but yeah. So I channeled myself. I told myself that, Dimple, we are working hard, we are getting into medicine. So in that I was telling my mind that we have to get into medicine. The challenging part was that in every failure that I would get, maybe I didn't do well in a test, I would just break down because I didn't want to do a BSc. I just didn't know what was I going to do with the BSc. I didn't do research on the BSc. My mind is on medicine, so should I get stuck in this thing, what am I going to do? So yeah, in that year, I would say I was going through it. I was going through it. So we got to the point where we had to apply, and we were told that they only take 25 people from the extended program into medicine. 25 people. We are probably 300 and something who are doing, if I'm not mistaken, who are doing the extended program. And out of the 300, maybe 200 want to get into medicine. And I'm telling you, we only take 25 people. And another thing is that medicine has to be your first choice. It cannot be a second choice. And other programs as well in the health faculty, they cannot be second choices. It's either first choice or nothing. So because my goal is medicine, medicine, I chose medicine only. I didn't take any other second choice or anything. I didn't even want to give them an idea. I want to do something else. I chose medicine only. So we applied and we used our first semester results to apply. What happens is that when you're doing the extended program, they no longer regard your matric results. So they only look at the extended program results. So we applied and I did fairly good in my first semester. Not fairly, I did excellent. I got distinctions in all my modules. 6 out of 6 modules I got distinctions. Were they 6? I think there were 6. Yeah. So then second semester came and they hadn't replied yet. Second semester, I think they added paprika, they added some spices, they added chilies. Yeah. Second semester was harder than first semester, and it was now getting more harder, and I was also very tired. I was depressed. I wanted to finish, and I was thinking, I do not want to do this thing. I don't want to continue with this thing. What is happening now? The physics, those who know MLB, when I catch you. So it became harder, and I figured I couldn't drop the ball because if they consider you and when you are doing badly, then they're just gonna change their minds, you know. So I was yo guys, it was so challenging. And then I think the end of September, on this particular day, I'll never forget this day. On this particular day, it's 1 a.m. I am studying for a test, an upcoming test, and I was crying. I had a mental breakdown that night. I had a mental breakdown. I was not okay. I was crying in my room alone. People are sleeping. And after my crying session, something just told me to check the portal. I checked the portal. When I tell you that I didn't see anything else, I just saw congratulations, and I jumped. I jumped to a corner in my room and just bawled my eyes out. I cried. I couldn't scream externally, so I was screaming internally. I was happy internally because people were sleeping. So I was crying. I cried. I thanked God. I was so happy. I was so happy. And then I went back to the laptop, and then I had to accept the offer and everything. That was the happiest day of my life. It was at that moment that my dreams were answered. At that moment, I just felt like, God, thank you. Like, thank you, because I trusted in the Lord. Like, I just knew that my marks can only get me to a certain level. My hard work can only get me to a certain level. God, in this season of my life, I need you. In this season of my life, only you can make this possible, right? Because I thought I can do it with my own strength, with my own marks, but clearly my marks don't work. I need to trust in the Lord, right? So I got accepted, and the following morning I told my parents. It was just jolly all around. And the reason why also that I knew that this is where I'm supposed to be is that immediately after the acceptance and everything started falling into place. I got funding. Everything was just kapaning, man. Everything was hlanganing, So then, I got accepted, and I was going to be a doctor. I got first year medicine. I did it in 2022. Hey guys, I just want to say that medicine needs you to actually like it, hey? Because Mina, it's hard here. Guys, it's hell in here.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's hell in there. It's horror. You have to be a certain type of person to survive.
I don't even want to scare anyone, but it's so hard. But if you're really passionate about it, even like you wouldn't even want to, because Mina, I'm addicted to this thing now. I'm addicted to the toxicity that medicine brings. Medicine is nice if you like it. So would I advise someone to do the extended program? No and yes. No, because it's trap inkinga.
What? I joy trap inkinga. Ingxaki. Hey. Hansi ingxaki. Hey.
If you get trapped in the extended program, trapped meaning that you don't get accepted into medicine, I think it becomes harder now to get in, because now you're going to continue with the BSc, and then you still have to apply for medicine, and then now it's another transfer process. And in a BSc, the thing is, the minimum requirements are level 4s, but the people that are there are stagnants, guys. I don't even want to lie to you. The people that are there are people that maybe fumbled one subject, like me, and the rest of the subject is 90s. So when you get there and you're doing life sciences all over again, it's like pop and flakes to you, you see. So it needs you to channel yourself to work hard, and hard work. So if you can't work hard, like, you can't drop the ball at that time. So that is the reason why I would advise against it. but one part of me is for it because it is a good transition. I feel it is a very good transition from high school to varsity, because you know, it teaches you that varsity level, how things are, how much pressure there is. So I think it's good for that, because it helped me a lot. I can see that people that get in straight from matric, you can get in and struggle. Even if you got your 90s and whatever, you can get in and struggle. So for me, I was already channeled to working hard, like to the thing that in varsity, marks don't come easy. Marks don't come easy. You cannot say, Mina, I'm not studying. You will see. So yeah, it's a very good transition. So that's the reason why I would say medicine chose me, because I wouldn't be here if I wasn't destined to be here. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. I serve a God who makes impossibilities possible. I believe that I serve a God who brought me here. In that season in my life, I was sorry, I was in a waiting season. Isaiah 40, is it Isaiah 40? Yes, Isaiah 40 talks about those that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not faint. They shall walk and not be weary. That verse resonated. I resonated with that verse so much. But you know, we get excited by the part that says, you shall mount up with wings as eagles. You shall run and not faint. But there's the waiting part as well. There's the hoping in the Lord part of it as well. And the hoping and trusting in the Lord, even when things are not making sense, is the hard part. The waiting and trusting in God with all your heart and leaning not on your own understanding and just saying, Lord, I surrender this mind to you. I surrender my intelligence to you, because I cannot do it if you don't do it. So yeah, that was a season in my life. I remember I used to listen to Wait on the Lord by Elevation Music. Is it Elevation Music and Maverick City? Yeah, that song was my song that year. And the Lord did it, man. That's why I say medicine chose me, because if I wasn't supposed to be here, I would have been accepted for any other thing. But then it had to be medicine. And when God planted that seed within me, I know that it was Him, because that seed manifested and it happened, you know? So yeah, guys.